Beloved, lean in closely, for this moment is not by chance. Heaven has been waiting for you to pause here, right now, because there is a revelation that concerns your life, something that has been hidden, preserved, and sealed until this very hour. You may think you stumbled here accidentally, but heaven says, I wrote this moment into the eternal script of your destiny. For too long, others tried to define you by their limited vision. They thought they knew your story. They assumed your ending would match the failures they counted against you. But heaven has whispered something different. God Himself has announced that you are not ordinary, you are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. You are chosen, appointed, and handpicked for a time such as this. Beloved, listen carefully. What has been revealed about you is greater than your mistakes, louder than your past, and brighter than the darkness that tried to bury you. Heaven says, your name has been spoken in places you have not yet walked. Your destiny has been announced in rooms you never entered. And now the earth must align with what heaven has decreed. Do not scroll. Do not look away. Stay, because the words you are about to hear are not empty. They are keys that unlock the doors you thought were permanently closed. You see, while others underestimated you, heaven was preparing your crown. While they whispered doubt, God was writing a chapter that would silence their voices. While you were hidden in the shadows, the refining fire was shaping you into a vessel of gold. And now, the revealing has begun. This is why people are shocked. They do not understand how you survived the storms that should have drowned you. They cannot comprehend how you kept walking when every door seemed locked, when every prayer seemed unanswered, when silence stretched so long you thought heaven had turned away. But heaven was not ignoring you, it was preserving you. Beloved, take this truth into your spirit: you were hidden, not forgotten, delayed, not denied, preserved, not abandoned. And now heaven says, rise. Step forward. The time of unveiling is here. Imagine this: every tear you cried has been stored in the chambers of heaven, every prayer whispered in the dark has been collected, and now they are being poured back as blessings in overflow. What was once withheld is being released. What was once delayed is being delivered. What was once impossible is now inevitable. Stay here. Do not scroll. For what is coming next belongs only to you. This is the season where your name will rise above obscurity. Invitations will arrive that you did not chase. Opportunities will appear that you could never orchestrate. People will search for you, not because of what you tried to prove, but because heaven itself placed a spotlight on you. Heaven says, you are my beloved. You are marked with favor. You are chosen for an unveiling that cannot be reversed. Take this in: the revelation about you is shaking the unseen realm. Angels are aligning assignments around your steps. Doors are unlocking, one after another. Relationships ordained from heaven are approaching, carrying peace, carrying joy, carrying divine favor. And this revelation is not only shocking to those who doubted you, it is empowering to you. You now know that no enemy can cancel what God has sealed. No delay can hold back what heaven has released. No hand can remove what God has crowned. Beloved, while others were calculating your worth by your failures, God was preparing to reveal your true value. And this revelation is not a whisper anymore, it is an announcement. So I urge you, remain until the very end of this message. Because every word released here is like water flowing into the dry ground of your soul. Do not miss it. Do not turn away. Stay, for your spirit is aligning with heaven's decree. Beloved, the revealing has only just begun. You are stepping into a season where, the very rooms that once rejected you will request your presence. The very people who doubted you will witness your elevation. The very pain that threatened to destroy you will become the foundation of your testimony. This is your moment of unveiling. Heaven has announced it, and the earth must bow to it. Do not forget you are not ordinary. You are extraordinary, written in the ink of eternity, sealed with fire that cannot be erased. So hear this clearly: your waiting was not wasted. Your silence was not punishment. Your hiddenness was not rejection. It was preparation. Every closed door was protecting you from what would have broken you. Every delayed answer was shaping your faith into unshakable strength. Every season of loneliness was pulling you closer to the heartbeat of God. Beloved, you are stronger than you realize. And now the world will see what heaven always knew, that you are chosen, set apart, and destined for more. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to shine. Heaven is announcing your destiny and creation is watching. Stay. Do not move. Do not scroll. Because what comes next is too important to miss. The very soil of your life that once felt barren is now breaking open with fruit. The very places that once felt deserted are about to overflow with abundance. The very heart that once carried sorrow is being filled with joy unspeakable. This is why heaven says, you are not late. You are right on time. You are not forgotten. You are remembered. You are not lost. You are chosen. Beloved, this is only the beginning. Stay until the very end, because what unfolds in the next breath of this revelation will explain why you had to endure the waiting, the silence, the pain, and the storms. You were not being punished. You were being prepared. And now the unveiling begins. Beloved, the unveiling has begun, but do not think it ends here. What you have seen so far is only the first spark of a fire that will soon blaze across every area of your life. Heaven has waited for this hour, and now it declares over you, the refining is complete, the revealing is here. You have walked through hidden valleys that no one else understood. You carried weights in silence that no one else saw. You endured nights where your only companion was the echo of your own prayers. But every hidden valley has become holy ground. Every silent weight has been turned into strength. Every night of tears has watered the soil of miracles. This is why heaven says, now I lift you. Now I crown you. Now I reveal you. Beloved, do not underestimate this moment. You may have thought that heaven forgot your name, but the truth is, heaven was whispering it before kings and rulers, before powers and principalities. Your name has already been announced in eternity, and now time is catching up with what was already decreed. Stay here. Do not scroll away. Because the very atmosphere around you is shifting. The same ground that once felt barren is about to bloom. The same path that once felt blocked is about to open wide. The same life that once seemed silent is about to roar with divine confirmation. Beloved, heaven's decree over you cannot be undone. No hand can erase it. No enemy can silence it. No delay can cancel it. Listen closely: while others thought you were finished, God was only beginning. While they thought your story was over, heaven was writing the chapter that would shock them all. While they thought you had nothing left, God was breathing life into the very places they buried. This is why you are still here. This is why you still shine. Not because of your own strength, but because God carried you when no one else could. Beloved, this season is marked with divine reversals. The ones who turned their backs on you will soon see you lifted higher than they imagined. The ones who doubted you will be forced to admit they were wrong. The ones who dismissed you will be stunned when they see your name honored where it was once ignored. Do not fear this unveiling. Do not shrink from it. This is not the time to hide. This is the time to shine. Heaven itself has announced your season of revelation, and the earth is trembling to align with it. Every door that was once locked is now commanded to open. Every delay that once held you back is now losing its grip. Every chain that once bound you is breaking under the fire of heaven's decree. Beloved, you are stepping into a season where miracles will no longer be rare, they will be daily. Breakthroughs will no longer be occasional, they will be constant. Favor will no longer be delayed, it will chase you, surround you, and overtake you. And hear this, the revelation about you is not just for others to see, it is for you to believe. You must know who you are. You must believe what heaven has said. You must step into the truth that you are chosen, called, and set apart. Beloved, you are walking into a destiny that is larger than your imagination, deeper than your prayers, and brighter than your dreams. You may not understand how it will unfold, but heaven says, trust me. For I am the author, and I have already written the ending. So do not be afraid of what comes next. Even when the path looks uncertain, heaven has gone before you. Even when the way seems blocked, angels are preparing the ground. Even when the storm rises, the hand of God is holding you steady. Stay. Do not scroll. Do not move. Because in this very moment, heaven is aligning what belongs to you. Opportunities are circling you like eagles, waiting for the right moment to land. Invitations are being written with your name on them. Relationships ordained by heaven are being drawn toward you, carrying joy, carrying peace, carrying the favor you need for the next chapter. Beloved, you were not hidden to be forgotten, you were hidden to be preserved. You were not delayed to be denied, you were delayed so that when the door opens, no one will be able to shut it. This is your moment of revealing. Heaven says, rise. Step forward. Shine. And beloved, do not think this is a small unveiling. It is not just for your comfort, it is for your calling. It is not just for your blessing, it is for your purpose. The light shining on you is not meant to stop with you, it is meant to flow through you, to impact every soul connected to your destiny. This is why the waiting was long. This is why the silence was heavy. This is why the storms were fierce. Because what you carry is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. What you bear is not small, it is weighty. What you are called to release is not temporary, it is eternal. Beloved, heaven's revelation about you is bigger than your imagination. It is greater than your plans. It is more powerful than your pain. And now it will be seen, heard, and felt. Stay with me until the end. Do not turn away. Because every word released here is planting seeds in your spirit. Seeds of courage. Seeds of faith. Seeds of destiny. And those seeds will grow. They will break through. They will bloom. Beloved, the world is about to witness what heaven has always known about you. They will ask, how did you rise after all that? They will wonder, how do you still shine after so many storms? They will marvel, how do you still stand when everything tried to bury you? And your answer will be simple, because God carried me. Because heaven preserved me. Because I was chosen. Take courage, beloved. What is unfolding cannot be stopped. What is opening cannot be shut. What is releasing cannot be stolen. This is your unveiling. This is your confirmation. This is your time. Stay. Do not move. Do not scroll. Because the best is not behind you, the best is right here, breaking forth before your eyes. And beloved, as you hold on to these words, remember, you are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, appointed, and set apart. The unveiling has begun and it will not end until every promise is fulfilled. The heavens are not silent. Even now, the air around you trembles with anticipation. Every unseen moment has been moving you closer to this hour, and now the voice of God rises like a river breaking through its banks, unstoppable, undeniable, and uncontainable. My child, the Spirit declares, you have not come this far to be abandoned. You have not endured the storms to be left adrift. I have been with you in the midnight hour, I have held you when no one saw your tears, and I have whispered strength into your weary soul when the weight of the world pressed heavy on your shoulders. I did not allow you to break, for you were never meant to collapse under the trial. You were meant to emerge refined, shining, and crowned with glory. A shift is taking place in the unseen. The battles that raged against you are beginning to bow. The very forces that thought they had chained your destiny are trembling now, for the decree of heaven has gone forth, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your journey, his sword gleaming with divine fire, cutting through the thickets of delay, dismantling the barriers that held you bound. His presence is not a symbol of imagination, it is a heavenly assurance that you are not alone in this war. He commands legions, and they are stationed around you even now, unseen yet active, warring for your promise, guarding your steps, and clearing the path for what has already been written. The scroll of your destiny is being unsealed. What was hidden is now being revealed. The mysteries long locked away are opening like dawn breaking across a dark horizon. The heavens declare, this is the appointed hour of unveiling. Do not mistake the silence you walked through as absence. It was preparation. Do not see the wilderness as punishment, it was alignment. Every tear watered the ground you are about to walk on. Every battle carved strength into your spirit. Every delay was heaven's way of perfecting the timing so that nothing would fall short, and nothing would come before its time. Now hear this, a divine acceleration is coming. What should have taken years will be completed in months. What seemed impossible yesterday will become undeniable testimony tomorrow. Where you saw only closed doors, you will now see gateways of favor opening one after another. Where rejection echoed, acceptance will now call your name. God is turning the page. And as the page turns, the weight of old seasons will not follow you. You are not carrying the ashes of yesterday into the promise of tomorrow. The chains of failure, disappointment, betrayal, they are breaking even now. The Spirit of the Lord is declaring freedom over you, what once held you will hold you no longer. You are stepping out of the prison of limitation and into the wide expanse of destiny. Listen closely, the sound of a new season is here. It is not faint, it is not distant, it is a trumpet blast in the heavens. Angels are moving at the command of the Almighty, aligning resources, aligning opportunities, aligning people, aligning everything needed to bring the vision into fullness. Archangel Michael speaks, do not fear the shadows, for they cannot remain where the light of God breaks forth. Do not tremble at the roar of the enemy, for his roar is hollow. Stand, beloved of God, for your victory is not pending, it has already been secured. You walk not toward triumph, but from it. And the Lord adds, even in the places where you doubted, my grace covered you. Even in the moments where you faltered, my hand sustained you. Now you will see why I told you to trust, even when you did not understand. Now you will see why I asked you to wait, even when the delay broke your heart. Now you will see I was not withholding from you, I was preserving you for something greater than you imagined. The greater is here. Miracles will not be a distant story whispered by others, they will be the breath of your own testimony. Healing will not be a rumor, it will spring forth in your own body, your own house, your own family. Provision will not be a dream, it will overflow like a river into your hands. Peace will not be a fleeting moment, it will settle upon you like the stillness of dawn after a long night of storms. Do not be surprised when those who dismissed you must watch you rise. Do not be shaken when those who betrayed you realize they never stopped the plan of God. For what heaven ordains, no man can cancel. What God seals, no power of darkness can break open. What is written over your life is eternal, unshakable, and unchangeable. Child of destiny, you are crossing a threshold. You are stepping into the field where harvest waits heavy, where promises no longer remain in the distance but come rushing into your present. You are entering the season where prayers turn to testimonies, where battles turn to songs of victory, and where your scars will become your crown. Lift your eyes now. Do not look behind you. The old has passed away, the new is breaking forth. The Spirit whispers, forget the former things, behold, I am doing a new thing. Can you not perceive it? It springs up now. And as you stand in this holy moment, heaven's decree surrounds you like a mantle. You are chosen. You are protected. You are strengthened. You are appointed. You are victorious. The enemy's schemes crumble, his accusations fall silent, his grip breaks like clay before the fire. The light of the Lord is consuming the darkness, and the sound of chains shattering echoes in the spirit. You are free undeniably, irrevocably, eternally free. Archangel Michael lifts his sword, and a blaze of glory surrounds your path. The voice of God resounds once more, this is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling of your glory. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and my glory rises upon you.